So,
So, check IRP images. You'll see the wonderful cast.
once the images load, it's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Okay. So I think he's going to start with the only thing I've thought of so far.
Cool.
Is the intro. I think he just walks up to the class or like the whiteboard and he's like, all right, before we get you guys actually on the computers, once I fix this whole flooding situation, and kind of looks around, which in size, I mean, like, it should be done when it's done. I don't know. I'll do it myself
Can
if
you
I
roll
have to.
perception?
Roll perception, sure. I almost did that in IRP, which is, hold on. My perception is 1d20. I think it's. Hold on.
Shower me in elephant gifs, John.
I'm just trying to see what my perception. Oh, there is.
Okay, sorry if I keep on clearing my throat and coughing. I'm still a little bit
That's
sick.
alright. Okay.
Okay. As you look around the damp, moisture-filled room, nothing in particular catches your eye across the stained, yucky-ass walls. Doesn't seem that anything has caught the student's eyes either.
Mm. Interesting. So, yeah. He looks around, kind of like sort of defeated after his run with the janitor this morning, realizing that there's no good way out of it except doing it himself. And he's like, anyways, this is a great opportunity to talk about this. And I'm gonna start off with a quote. On the internet, no one knows you're a dog. No one knows you're a human.
I
No
will
one
note,
knows.
um,
Yeah.
the dog did. Their ears perk up. Their ears perk up.
Yeah. No one knows you're a human, or a fly, or a hybrid, um, or a bird, or anything like that, unless you tell them. And that's a little something called anonymity. And honestly, it's best for you guys to keep it when you're on the web. Okay,
Tonight, a hand is raised.
here is it.
At the very back of the class, dressed in all black, you see Blair raise her hand.
Alright. Yes, Blair?
Tilting her head, she very lazily says, "Do they know you're a possum?"
They know you're a boss. He smiles, he says, unless you sent a picture of yourself or you said, hey, I'm a possum. Nah.
Do they know you're a
People on
leech?
the. A leaf.
A leech.
Oh, a leech. Okay. he's kind of confused because he doesn't understand where this is going because he doesn't know that there's a leech in the classroom.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, he shakes his head no again and then smiles a little bit confused, but and it's like nope, no way. But that kind of, I guess, um, like kind of no one knows you're leech, no one knows you're a possum. Um, is really really important because people on the internet don't just come, from Malamute or Dashend. They're from all over the world, and well, there are bad people everywhere. So you've got to be cautious, you know? It's like being in a big city. All right, I think
Okay,
that
this class is
he's.
generally silent. Yes.
Go ahead.
The
Yeah.
class is generally silent.
All right. And he's like, all right, so I'm gonna give y'all some tips to make your internet experience safe and secure. Okay, so he will start. It's like a fairly basic. Um, if it's all right with you, if I just describe it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling improv enough right now. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, it is a fairly basic internet safety lesson for the time, but I guess notably it's a little bit more conservative. Like he doesn't recommend using chat rooms at all unless you know the person in real life. Um,
I see.
he explains like the concept of a chat room and says that you can talk to people anywhere, but unless you know them personally and you can set it up, then don't do it. Um, just aim for forms, basically. He explains stuff like that, if that makes sense. Um, and then he kind of adds some people actually get a lot out of this. Like they find really good friends on here, and I respect that. But like sometimes it's best to err on the side of caution, you know?
As you like pass out, you're like passing out like pages, right?
Yeah, he probably has some pages, like a little sheet. It looks like it was printed a while ago, I would say. Like someone who was observant would notice that there was like a thin layer of dust on the top page.
Awesome.
Like you seem to have
um,
printed it a couple months ago before he got here.
yes. Is there anything that Mr. Connors just else that Mr. Connors just say in front of the class?
Um, I think that's it. Other than just like the basic online safety things, like trusting what website you use, etc., etc. Don't give out your
All right.
password.
Awesome. So as the class looks over the sheets, there's idle discussion between the students as everyone like looks it over, reads it over, and is trying to sort of understand what Mr. Huang is trying to teach. And as you are looking over the classroom, you actually see Roxy raise her hand.
Yep, Roxy.
Hey, Mr. Huang, can I talk to you about this part?
Yeah, sure. He kind of walks over. What's up?
Roxy like looks to King nervously as her voice softens a little bit as she's talking to you. King is like looking over her shoulder, start watching as she begins to talk to you. And as she points to the page, Roxy, so she like pays attention to the not knowing who you're talking to part.
Mhm.
How would I theoretically figure out who I'm talking to online?
Hmm. If you really wanted to know, totally theoretically, right?
Yeah, and behind Roxy, like King pipes up, much louder than Roxy. Yeah, we like need his home address. And he quiets down at the end as he sort of glances around the room.
Okay. Slightly worrying. How does it say that part? I think he has enough logic to see what's happening here. All right, he's gonna go with it. I think he's like, hmm. Well, the great thing about the internet is that you don't need to give anything away. You know, you don't need to know anything
How do
about
I
anyone
force him
else.
to?
What was that?
How do I force him to?
Hmm. He sighs and he's like, well, theoretically, what would be what's our game here? What's our game plan here, Rose? Like, is
Roxy like
this
glances
a
over.
theoretical hacker situation? Is this like what are the tools this that we, the people who might want to get someone else's personal information online, he's trying to make it into a learning experience. Um,
Yeah,
what could we do?
not his personal stuff. I just need to know where he lives. Roxy kind of glances back to King, and her ears flatten slightly as she sort of, like looks to him almost for guidance.
Hmm. Well, he's like, a surprising amount of people will give out their information if you just ask straight up. You know, a lot of people don't know they should be keeping stuff like their home address and even stuff online like their personal email or their private email like private. So, yeah, you get a pretty good chance of just asking and getting it. You theoretically tried that?
Roxy, like, she manages to open her mouth to speak, but King starts as well, sort of like talking over her. Okay, we got what we need. Thanks, teach.
No problem.
As
If you
Roxy
need any more
claps.
help with that, you can just talk to me after class or during lunch.
No, we're good.
All right. Can I let's see. Um what I roll to kind of figure out what's going on here?
It depends.
Uh
What do you want to do?
I want to hmm, I want to see if they're because I feel like I can't get anything without asking directly in front of a class. Um they're clearly quite serious about this, right?
Mhm.
Does he think it's related to the case at hand? Either just um either, just like the case of the thief or also the case of missing Tom, case of Guy, case of everything. Help.
You have no reason to think that.
Yeah, no reason to think that.
Whatever the dog gang is up to, it does not seem particularly connected
Mm,
to what you're currently looking for.
yeah. Yeah, I think he'll kind of continue on then in kind of like the same fashion. Like, all right, well, hmm, theoretically, what if you got this person's home address and they're 5 towns away? Maybe they're a state away. Maybe they're a country away. What then? You know?
Well, I would think that that's where the theoretical would end, huh?
Could you repeat that?
Not much more to think about. King said, well, I think that's when the theory, like the theoretical scenario would end. Not much more to think about after that, huh? As he finishes his sentence, you do catch almost an intimidating tone
Hmm.
as King gives you like a strange look.
All right, all right. You just stop. But some people go further. You know? So you should always be careful online. And then he smiles.
Here, let it go.
Theoretically, he nods. And like gives little finger guns.
Awesome. I am now going to go over to Mamo and Kaitichi.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys just watched as Mina and Duke left, and you're now stuck in this very boring classroom scenario with Simon looking kind of defeated.
Did I do an empathy check on Flora?
Yes,
Okay. Space mark roll
you
1d20.
failed the last one.
I've failed so many empathy checks. -3 only.
Only.
Oh, not one.
Oh,
Not one.
Oh
That's a negative
my
2
god.
overall. It's the lowest roll I could have possibly gotten.
Okay. Alright. So, as you look over to Flora, you're not quite sure what is up with her, but you do know what made her feel better last time. As you reach into your fanny pack, you retrieve a pill, and you reach out your hand to offer it to her.
Um, do you want some ibuprofen, Flora? And may help you feel better if you're having another headache.
Huh? Flora kind of looks up from her stupor as she glances over to the pill in your hand. What? Uh, okay, sure. As she takes it, she puts it in her mouth and swallows it dry. Thanks.
You're welcome. I am always willing to supply you if needed.
Yeah, uh, sorry, thanks, 22. And with that, Flora turns away once again.
Let's take ibuprofen together. So true. AT2's not taking any right now. Soon. Threatening. Threatening.
Smiles.
So I am not entirely sure. So Flora's gone. Can I see kind of see like the general mood of the area, like how everyone's feeling, how everyone's looking? Or do I need to roll again for that? Or is that the -1 still holding over?
I don't think you really need to roll. The mood is very still.
Mhm.
No one's really talking despite Simon's like attempt at getting everyone to socialize. And it seems that everyone's sort of minding their own business.
Very.
Emily and Salem are both still looking to where Mina and Duke left, but the rest of the class seems to be either lost in thought or minding their own business.
Mhm. Harry, do you want to do anything right now? I might progress things along if you don't.
Not really.
Yeah, so, do you have anything in mind, Hugh? Or do you want to just let me
Nope,
do it?
it's up to you.
Alright, so Katie's gonna go to, kind of like look to Simon. Be like, um, did you, have anything else planned for this, class, Mr. Ma?
No, sorry to do that. Might not be the best idea. Just talk amongst yourselves. That might be best.
Okay, this is not me asking in character, but like, do I go for more, do I try to snoop, do I try to dig for details right now about Mr. Ma? Or do I
You
not?
can if you want.
Can if I want. You know what? I don't think Teacher wants to talk to any of the students. I think Teacher's gonna talk to the teacher like a true pet. Uh,
Awesome.
Kitty's gonna like, I could ask about the room. That might be useful. Kind of like get to the root of like
Yes.
why. Oh, he would probably like brush that off though. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will ask about the room. If you're going to do a class discussion, why are we outside?
Oh well, just look at the weather. It's such a nice day out. As you look up at the gloomy sky, you don't quite agree.
I will.
Wouldn't you agree it's better to get fresh air? It improves everyone's mood. At least I like to think that. It certainly helps for me.
Well, it isn't really a very good thing for me because the weather is the kind of looks up really moist, and that isn't really good for my asthma. It's I yeah.
Oh, the silent smile, like it shifts again. I'm sorry, Cricket, too. Do you have any medication for that, or
um
if you want, you can go inside.
oh, sorry, I'm thinking this could be an excellent way to flee the class. But what would I do with the fled class? That's the thing for me to decide. Kitty's being like, oh, thank you, Mr. Ma. I'm gonna go, do that, and then Kitty just gonna go away. I kind of like, I guess Kitty, if Mr. Ma has anything else to say, then Kitty will wait till he's gone.
Stay within school grounds.
Thermite. What would I use the thermite on?
Oh my god.
Mr. Ma comes back to like greet the rest of the class, and this fucking door handle's melted. Simon's door. Um, yeah, Kichichu is gonna go into the school. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Do I keep going, or is there anything Terry wants to do or something?
Terry, is there anything you'd like to do?
Um, uh, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I'll actually now switch to Duke and Mina.
Fine. We're still
All
outside,
right.
right? Like we didn't go inside the school.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like sort of led by Duke. You guys walk over to the other opposite side of the school, and when he finally stops, he turns to you and gives you like a big grin.
A what?
A big grin.
No. I think for a second she like forgets to smile back, but then like after like a second she's like, oh, okay. She's gonna wait for him to say something.
Did you see that? I totally showed Malva what was up.
Yeah. It's kind of a loser anyways, but guess it's good to prove a point.
Totally. Okay. So we just need to figure out. I talked I talked to B, and she said that she would get everyone to like meet up at lunch so we can tell them the news. We just need to figure out what to say.
Right, right. I went to Eunice's place really quickly and wait, no, pause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
That's all
Can
right.
I? Would it be wise to say that she talked to Eunice? No. No.
Roll empathy.
Okay. -5. 5.
Yeah, I think that this might actually, I think this might be like a passive thing.
Okay.
You cannot see any reason why Duke would feel jealous of you hanging out with a girl. Because there is nothing to be jealous of.
Right. Okay. I I ran into Eunice on the way home and I let her know parts of what happened. She seems on board, so at least we have one person down. I'm assuming you talked to B as well about it.
Oh, you got Eunice already? That's great. That's really good. Um, yeah, I messaged B. I didn't tell her any of the details, but she knows that it's something big, and I really think she's gonna be okay with
Hmm. What do you think about Seth and Griffin? I mean, I don't really think they'd be opposed, but Guy is kind of.
it. They'll understand when we tell them what he did.
Uh, have you seen him around at all? I haven't. I don't know if he's even going to class. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something happened since he went with Mau Mau, and you know.
Yeah. I I doubt he's gonna be around much.
Well, I guess that's just easier for us then, right?
Yeah. Way easier. Yeah. Duke kind of like perks up again, like a bit again after you say that.
Right.
And so listen, what do you think we should how I guess do you think we should tell them what he did?
Hmm. Honestly, the only people that I'm really concerned about are the cheerleaders, unless you're not really concerned about them. Uh,
Yeah, who gives a fuck about them?
right, right. Well, I'm just thinking about what you said when you initially reached out to me, and I think we should host this as some sort of investigation and make it more, proactive than being sappy and whatever. Um, it, it'd make more sense to just say that guy's out of his mind and we can actually try to do the smart thing and get to the bottom of this. I
Yeah,
think anyone with
over
reason would, go with that. And whoever doesn't, well, go figure.
they will. Guy doesn't know what he's saying. We'll show him, right?
Yeah, and
We'll find
as it goes well, he'll come to his senses and, ditch those losers.
Yeah, everyone will realize eventually.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any idea where Tom could be? I mean, I don't know anything about crime, like at all. Um, but I'm assuming someone here took him and they can't leave, so, you know.
I know exactly where people like him would be hanging out. As long as we just talk to the other people around here, all the fucking druggies, then eventually someone's gonna snitch.
Yeah?
That's how
Like
stuff like this always.
like who? And she literally perks up at that. Like she looks excited at the thought, the knowledge that Duke is knowledgeable.
Oh my god, that's awesome. You know that little trio of like weird guys?
There's
dressed in
like a
like
lot of
dark,
those.
um, dark leather, like all angsty and shit. You seen them, right?
Oh, like what's her name? Candy? Guy who like beat up Mau Mau?
Yeah, I'm sure about one of them knows something.
Yeah, I mean, oh, actually, uh, I was going to the bathroom and I saw Candy looking around the, um, I think Gideon's classroom. Um, I don't know if she like tampered with it, but I'm a little suspicious is all.
Okay, what's in Mr. Lancaster's classroom?
Oh, I heard that, one of the, like, that thing on his wall? Like the harpoon, I think? Yeah, it was like taken, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, Tom took a fucking weapon too? Holy shit!
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, probably is worth a lot. And he was, I think, planning to leave, so, uh,
Listen, Mia, we're gonna figure this out, right? We're gonna get that asshole before he hurts someone, or he gets out of here unscathed.
yeah, I
We
mean,
can do that.
I think that'd be the right thing, and, it'd be nice to, at least get to the bottom of this. But I mean, hold on. Pause. This is just me thinking.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. Okay, wait. Okay, I have a thought now. What do you plan on, do you think, what do you think he's gonna get, though? Like, I mean, probably insane charges. Do you guys charge here? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we'll bring him to my dad, or we'll fucking deal with him ourselves. We can figure it out.
You know, huh, I mean, makes sense. Okay, so wait, hold on, pause. Does Mina know about them going to Tom's house after school today, or does she not? I don't remember if she was there for that
She does
conversation.
not. Yeah, she
She
does
is
not.
not. Okay, okay, she is not. Um, right. Do you think, like, if something leads, should we just like go to his house or something? I mean, I feel like that'd be the easiest.
That could be smart. But how would we get in?
Mm. Where does he live?
No clue. We need to figure that out.
Hmm.
All we
Right.
know, he could be shacked up in whatever hellhole he came from, just waiting us out.
Yeah.
God.
And does he have like family here? I mean, it makes sense if someone took him in, or if he's like working with someone.
No clue.
Hmm. Well, uh, whatever. I think once we have everyone on board, we'll be fine.
Yeah, once we have the whole team, then there's nowhere we won't be.
Yeah. Just make sure that hmm, that this stays pretty low. I think there's still people around. Hold on, pause. I keep pausing because I think Mina's saying the
Don't
things
worry,
I
don't worry,
don't think she should say.
don't
um,
worry, don't worry, don't worry.
um, hmm. I just, I don't think it'd be a good idea if he found out that we're looking for him if he's still around.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Um, oh, Mina's just saying that like, they shouldn't get more people involved in case that Tom will find out that they're looking for him.
Duke nods. All right, I'll tell him to be subtle.
Yeah, and
And
uh, don't tell your dad, okay? I don't think it'd be wise.
yeah,
At
of
least for
course.
now. At least until we them, which would be easiest because we would have everything by then.
Yeah, and Duke sort of reaches out his hands as he tries to take yours.
Why is this happening? Why is he doing this?
I don't know. You don't know.
Does she feel like taking this?
Not really, but maybe you should.
Whatever. Okay.
Sort of like reluctantly, you take his hands as well as he tries to sort of look in your eyes. Listen, Mina, we can also introduce the others to you, you know?
Yeah,
Get them to know.
yeah. I think that would be nice. I mean, I'm not leaving anytime soon.
They gotta know who's in charge.
Yeah, yeah. I think that makes sense. Thanks.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yes.
I am now going to switch to Mr. Huang after Arthur finishes typing. Yes, whenever you're ready, Arthur. It's okay if you need to take a minute.
I just was trying to speak while being muted.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. I was just gonna say that I don't have too many ideas due to the horrors.
No worries, no worries.
But I was saying that he's like kind of just continuing to go over like as he talks to me. He's also kind of listening in for any conversations or like crosstalk that's happening. He's got a pretty good class here, at least in his opinion. So, is there anyone like talking over him? And if so, like, what are they saying?
And from the moment you leave, King and Roxy begin to like very hushed. They begin to whisper to one another. As you watch, you see King kind of pointing at the different elements of the page, but you cannot make out what they're talking about.
Yeah, the page does have different like if they were smart enough, they could definitely reverse engineer like a phishing attempt from the the page. Um,
But do
but
you think
yeah,
they're smart?
what? Do I think they're
But do you
smart?
think they're smart?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
But do you think they're smart enough?
Um, I believe in them. Mr. Huang believes in them. Slightly worried.
Also,
Okay, Mr. Huang believes in Roxy. Mr. Huang does not believe in King.
great.
It was just funny because King is the one with this higher intelligence stat, but
Yep.
um
Team effort. Together they'll have 10. Or they'll have 8.
together they have 8. Great. I'm wondering what the split is there. But
Don't worry
yeah,
about it.
can Mr. Huang try and listen in?
Roll perception is going to be a pretty difficult
Alright.
thing to.
Please. Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot make out what they're talking about.
Consolation
As you
prize, anyone
attempt,
else in the Oh yeah, go ahead.
as you sort of like attempt to. Actually, do you try to get any closer?
Um Do I try to get any closer? I think he's kind of like pacing around the room, like he's doing like laps around the room as he speaks.
Awesome. Every time he gets near Roxanne King, he shoots you like a very like an almost intimidating glance. As but too quiet when you get closer.
Fascinating.
Very fascinating.
Okay, so they're up to something involves computers. They want someone's address. Is, for all Mr. Fogg knows, not related to the case. But
This is all
I mean,
hypothetical.
it's a hypothetical. Does he believe that?
No.
Yeah, figured. That is still worrying. He does have a job, and that job is to keep his students out of trouble.
Yeah. What happens at home is not your problem.
Yeah.
But
Well,
this might be
sometimes
bad.
it feels like it, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, kind of thinking to himself, like, I know that that's the thing that I was taught, like separate the classroom from the home unless it's necessary, but your theory is that Roxy does, but we have to look back. So it wants to do that. All right. Now, okay, interesting. Is there anyone else trying to listen in on the two? Or is there anyone who's annoyed by the way that they're talking? Because they're talking over Mr. Fogg while he's saying this, right? They're
Oh
like
yeah,
whispering
that's
over.
true. Oh my god. The two teachers' pets at the very front next to each other. Darcy does look quite irritated. While Princess is just like passively smiling, trying to tune it out.
That's so funny. Does Darcy look like she's about to like raise her hand?
Yes. As you look closer
Awesome.
to Darcy, you almost see her eye twitch as she, with all her might, she tries to keep her attention on Mr. Huang and not the two dogs behind her.
Mm-hmm. Probably doesn't help that he's like circling. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tactics. Tactics, Fogg. Tactics. Let's see. And nobody else seems kind of like affected. What about well, they're talking over Angel, right? What is
Angel? Oh no! Angel is moved to the back with Penny after the dog gang took over.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I think Angel would be like contemplating, like doing something drastic if she wasn't there.
Okay. Got it. We gotta move these around. I forgot. Are these guys baked in by accident?
Yes. That's why I haven't been
If you'd like,
updating
I
it.
can
I'm
always
so
change them
sorry.
up. I can always change them for you. I have the raw. I have like the
Oh,
raw files.
true.
So
That would be helpful.
um, awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think he kind of stops and he kind of says like, okay, all right. Any questions so far? Uh,
Can you roll perception?
all right. Again.
So
Because
it isn't that as you like glance around the classroom, see for just like a split second, Rakshi's hand begins to raise. The king, quickly putting a paw on her arm, lowers it. When Rakshi looks over to King, he shakes his head no, and Rakshi seems to understand. She does not raise her hand again.
oh, that was enough.
Yeah,
Awesome. Thank you for throwing me a bone. Okay.
yeah. There was another thing that you missed.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's for no. He's like, don't worry, guys. I don't bite.
I don't think anyone has any questions.
All right. I wish I could extract more, but I'm just so
It's okay, don't worry.
okay.
I can switch to the end. Probably after this turn, I'm going to move on to the next class. Since everyone seems a
Okay.
little bit out of it / done with this one. If that's okay. If like everyone wants that.
It's not like I'm done. I really liked it. I just like literally I'm having so much trouble right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. If you guys want, we can take like a 10-minute break. Would that be good?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, if you guys would like that. Okay.
Can
Be
we
back
reconvene?
at 9:10.
Yeah.
Yes. Be back at 9:10. Recess.
Yeah, okay. Can we do like a group huddle, maybe?
Yeah, you guys can do a group huddle. Or for a drink. Are you included?
Drink my okay, I'm gonna show you
Okay,
something. Hold on,
10
give me 1
10.
second.
Oh my god. Yeah, drink on this specific Slippy.
Uh the transformation is working.
Oh my god, you're blue. You're turning
Wait,
blue.
oh, oh.
It's served. It's begun.
I hate this.
When I
When someone's
see me literally
like,
scream I'm gray or something at one point.
What?
At one point, didn't you like accidentally like hear the I like out
I
of
did.
session from a so long? It was like
I
I'm
did.
gray or something. Like
Yeah.
it's happening. It's happening for real.
well,
Yeah, I'm just like thinking of like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like
Hmm.
what about the case can I extract while also not looking like Mr. Freak?
You know what? You can look like Mr. Freak.
I can look like Mr. Freak, but
The consequences.
Yeah.
oh, ask if anyone has any stories.
Yeah.
All right, I think yeah. Let me go to the Malamute document one. Because then we can see who has a computer in this class.
Alright.
Okay.
Another thing, he would remember that, but it's been like several months.
Yeah, don't worry.
Which I think is what's been hurting me lately. It's just everything is so like stretched out. I keep forgetting.
Yes, no worries.
Okay,
That is my bad.
that's not.
Very good.
Um. All right, I gotta figure out. We did that on what day?
I forget.
Okay. All right, I think it is. Okay. I'm looking at it right now.
It is.
Okay, Darcy, Princess, and Blair all have. Oh, Darcy, Princess, and Blair, but not King or Roxy, unless they just weren't down with it. Unless they just lied, which is they just didn't want to. Yeah, no, if you didn't want to participate, you can just
They rubbed their brain cells together and realized that they might have to do homework.
True. It's not your brain cells. Just one cell to rub. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess I could I guess I could talk about like yeah, I could point that out to Roxy. I could be like not to bring up your hypothetical again, but you know, like does that imply you guys have a computer somewhere? Is there a lot like okay, does Mr. Huang know there's a library somewhere?
It was a school
Like
library.
is okay, and that's it? No town library?
No.
Okay, so not one with computers either. So the only option is a computer lab for people who don't have computers at home.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Horn doesn't know if there's a library. There might be one.
Damn! In 2 months?
Listen, when we saw him running around shirtless, they closed the doors.
They closed the doors. They covered up the big library sign.
They were like,
With like
oh,
a no shirt,
shit.
with like a no shirt, no shoes, no service sign.
Yeah.
Like stuffing it in there.
They saw a potential threat. Yeah.
People around here are really prejudiced towards people who run around shirtless.
He burst on a kitty and was like, do you ever run around shirtless? Do I look at you weird?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, be honest. Or is it, just the way I look? What do you think, Gideon? I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Me and George were talking about this. How like Mr. Huang and Gideon, like I was talking like it wouldn't be hyphenated like Huang Lancaster because you can't get married. Gay marriage hasn't been legalized yet. And also like anti like sodomy laws are still in place in some places. And so it's literally like illegal to be gay. And so and then we continued and it was like yeah, so they also wouldn't have a kid camera. And I was like, and joking that Mr. Wong would be like, hey, do you want to like adopt a kid and raise it together as bros? And I was like, that sounds like something he would actually suggest.
I feel like he wouldn't be opposed to it.
Just his buddies, just his bros.
Yeah, we would have like we
Like
would
that one
teach the
movie.
child the bro code.
Oh my god.
Like I think we could make it work. You and me. Yeah.
I'm imagining him saying this just out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, he's still like right now. He just walks out of class.
Low logic. He starts like pitching this in Gideon's class as he's like mid lecture.
Mid lecture.
It looks not like me. It's so funny to me.
I have ideas for the new Tomodachi Life kid, and I am finally going to divorce him, so it'll be great. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, George asked how Mr. Hogg would handle the divorce, and I told him to ask you because I can't say.
Um, he would be dejected, but I think. Okay, wait. Well, the in-law circumstance would be pretty bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess. How would he take it? And not good. Okay,
Yeah,
there. That's all I can say without legitimately spoilers for actual Malamute. Not
yeah.
that Diesel's gonna walk in and they're gonna start like making out, but
They would never make up. They would never make up. They're mouth feeding. They're mouth feeding. They're mouth feeding.
sorry. Diesel would
Important distinction.
Diesel would never walk in and start mouth feeding him in a real Malamute.
You don't know my plans. You haven't seen my notes. Don't speak for me.
Does speak for you. The next turn he's just gonna pop in.
Mouthful of Nuka Cola. Oh my god. They would
Alright.
never make out. Mouth feeding is an insane quote.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think I like the ideas that were given here.
Yeah.
Not the back half. Back half is not gonna happen.
Oh my god. No, no, it is the entirety, the entirety. Leave your classroom right now and ask Aiden if he wants to raise a child.
Can we go on a shirtless walk and then raise a child?
Just mid class, right in front of all the students.
Like, why?
If you do it publicly, that'll pressure him into saying yes.
Okay. That seems kind of coercive. Mr. Huang speaking, not me.
Yeah, Mr. Hong is desperate. I'm so sorry. This is how I'm spending the recess.
That's alright. It's making me feel a little better.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
The absurdist Yowie brings a smile to your face.
Mm-hmm. If the news kids were in when that happened. Well, I think they both get fired, so.
Emily would crash out.
I'm excited to see Emily next class. Maybe next class? I don't know.
You have to lure Gideon into your class to ask him.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that Gideon is going to be. Oh, what is the? We're not having history today, right? If I remember correctly.
I don't believe so.
Sorry for the slurp ASMR, by the way.
Okay, you're Mr. Huang.
Okay. I've got basically just like the ice left and no flavoring.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if Gideon doesn't actually have any classes today, and that's why he didn't come. Or he was not originally going to come. Warning shirtless ex-prime minister.
Oh my god.
Well, first of all, he's not that ripped.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They also never had a health class baby.
Yeah, me neither. He's an okay amount of ripped. Mr. Huang or Justin Trudeau?
Isn't he normal? Not to me, he's not. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty confident with next steps.
Awesome.
Thank you for letting me take a recess. I really appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome. If you guys ever need like accommodations, we can do it. I know Pink Candy is surviving in an hour.
Did you allow me to the flower babies? Oh my god.
Everyone is ready. I'm going to switch over back to Kachitu and Mao Mao.
Alright.
Awesome. So, is there anything else you guys want to do? The Tartutu just left. What is your plan? Oh God. Okay.
So
I'm
K2
scared.
is gonna go to the English classroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like check the door to see if it's locked or not.
Okay. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna pull something up.
Oh God. Simon goes like hello neighbor mode.
Oh my God. So I was gonna warn you
Uh-oh.
really quickly. The history class is attached to the English class. Like they are right next to each other.
Uh-oh. Oh my God, is that the backstage? No.
Who knows?
History's right next to the English class.
Uh, hello, neighbor. So what are you guys going to do?
Well, is it open?
Oh, the door's closed.
Is it like can I get in there? Can I like open the doorknob?
So as you bring like a hand to the doorknob, you rattle it and it does not open.
Mm. Can I see in the glass? What kind of like peer in?
All right, so roll perception.
Oh no. Fun fact, peccaries don't have that good of an eyesight. It's only a -2.
I can tell them the glasses. Okay. As you raise like a hand over your eyes, you try to peer into the dark room. But as you try to look inside, you squint and you see nothing. Only your own reflection peering back at you.
Can I like can't do it. No, that wouldn't do anything. So KT2's already checked this. So it's connected to the history classroom, right? He said?
Yes. Mhm.
Does the history classroom have any obvious doors? Like just from my memory. Like
Well, just the main one.
just the main one.
I think you might mean adjacent, maybe, rather than connected.
Oh yeah, I mean like in the room.
Yeah, yeah, but not very connected in the sense that they're like the wall, they share a wall.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a never mind. I'm thinking. So it's locked.
I said that.
It's like it's way too bright. There's just gonna be people around if I break something. And thermite Chekhov gun's not gonna go off yet. So I think okay, chat. If you wanted to see anything in the school right now, what would you see? I could look in a classroom and see who's there. That could be a valuable thing. Does that sound like a good
Please
idea?
don't.
Please don't? Okay.
Please. I can't plan. I can't plan where all the students are at all times. It's so hard.
I could check Gideon's class. That's a very good idea. You know what? Yeah, Gideon's gonna check Gideon's class.
All
See
right.
if there's anyone in there.
Do you want to go in?
Can I see anything from the window first? Or see if there's like movement or
Okay.
something in there.
I will note the window is still smashed.
Yeah.
If you look in, you're gonna be very obvious.
I think you just gonna kind of like look in, just peer in. Just genuinely just like look in, like out of curiosity more than anything.
Okay. As you peer inside, you do see that the lights are on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any students, but from your current position, you cannot see the teacher's desk.
Mm-hmm. That is a interesting thing. Do I go in, chat? I could go in and just see if he's in
That would
there.
be an excellent idea.
Yeah, that'd be an excellent idea.
Yep, 100%.
100%. Okay, you know what? Fucking the worst thing that can happen is like, what are you doing in here?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get jumped. Actually,
Alright.
I could Yeah, no, KT2's just gonna go in there. KT2's gonna knock. KT2's gonna knock first.
Okay. As you tap your hoof against the door, you hear movement inside. And as soon as you walk up to the door, you see the helmet peering out straight ahead towards you. When the door opens, you see Gideon standing there, a looming presence in the doorway. And as he looks at you, you hear him speak. Oh, hello. As he looks down, he notices and recognizes you. And for a moment, he hesitates. Okay, did you? Can I help you?
Oh, I'm speaking. I'm gonna see if Gideon can open up the English classroom, and I'm gonna lie to Gideon. Do I roll for that? I roll drama for that, right?
Say what you're gonna say first.
Okay, so KT's gonna be like, well, I went back, inside. I was, just with, Mr. Ma, and I was, wondering if you had the, keys to, Mr. Ma's room, because it's, locked.
Alright, roll persuasion.
Because KT2 isn't lying there, right? He did go back in.
Yeah.
He just wants to see if Gideon has the keys.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion, that would be drama / suggestion, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I give a names like messed up.
No worries. Oh, that's not that bad. No, that's bad.
Okay. There's a pause as you finish your sentence and Gideon processes your request. And very quickly he just responds, sorry, I can't do that. Not my classroom.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll just stand outside then. You just got like a little dejected.
Awesome.
Can I?
Like stand outside, like outside the school?
No, stand outside the English classroom, but also, can I do an empathy check on Gideon? To see how he's
Yes.
feeling, to see what's up. If he's any apprehension towards KT2. Roll 2020 -2, or is that -3? -3. Ugh. It's a 10.
You do sense some apprehension in his voice. As Gideon stands there stiff, looking down at you, it's clear that he is thinking more than he's letting on. You wouldn't be surprised if, after your last encounter, Mr. Wong had said some things about you. You know how some people could get.
I could use my asthma as a card. I could just be like, I had to go inside because I had asthma. I could guilt.
Did you say this? You say this?
No, I don't say this. I said I could say that. Would that be a good
Oh,
idea?
okay.
Because he does care about his students. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say like, would that be a bad idea though? Being very inquisitive. Or do I just drop this entirely and just get out of there? Because it could be.
Well, Gideon could offer you an alternative to being in Mr. Ma's room.
That could be even better. Thank you. So Katichi's gonna go. Well, I had to could go inside because of my asthma. It's not good for me to be in such a moist weather outdoors.
I can't open another person's classroom.
Oh.
Stay in the kitchen, KT2. That's where
Pardon?
students belong when they're not. Stay in the kitchen, the cafeteria.
Okay. And I guess. Hmm. Hmm. That was the alternative. I don't think I can guilt trip him anymore. Yeah, I think Kitty's just gonna go to the cafeteria.
Okay.
Ooh. Is there anyone in there?
I will note as you walk away, the door stays open for quite a bit before you hear the click.
Noted.
In
Noted.
the cafeteria, I don't believe anyone is there yet.
Is there anywhere else I can investigate? So we know Gideon's at the school. We know he does have the key. So if this works how I'm thinking, all of the keys, because he says I can't open up. Like it's not like I don't have the key for it. He said he can't like morally. So that means one teacher key can open all the other keys, or at least Mr. Lancaster's. So we know that. Don't know where else we could go. On the way to the cafeteria, can I kind of look at Tom's locker again, if that's all right? Or if my turn's taking too long, that's all good.
No, it's okay.
Yep.
And you walk past the locker, it is still wide open. You're not sure if anyone's seen it just yet, and so you meant to make a mental note to yourself to keep it that way. Keep it open.
Yes. We've already inspected it, and I don't think we'll glean any new information from it. I do. Yeah. Does KT2? KT2 does not know, but KT2 knows that Tippy has it. We don't know which class Tippy has.
I think KT did hear Mr. Hong say, "I'll be needing that" when the keys were brought up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That I do have leverage there, because KT2 does know about Tippy. What else in the school could I check that both I could actually get into? Because I can't obviously go to like Wickus's room because Wickus locks the door and its thing, and I don't think there's any woodworking class today. I don't think I can glean anything interesting from English or art. Oh, sorry, arts or math.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, no Mr. Huang class because I don't think I could gather anything there from there. Just like look in and just like intimidate bro, but I don't think that's very productive use of my time. I don't need to. Would kind of try to preempt the nerds? Yeah, no, I could try to find some of the nerds if that's all. No, but then I couldn't communicate them with them properly. Hmm. And you don't know which of the classes they're in, so I don't want to do that to you. So I think that's the end of my turn. That's all I can do. I can think, unless someone else can think of anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone has anything, so that'll be. I'll turn it over to whoever's next.
Awesome.
All right,
Sorry for taking
so
so long.
I am going. Don't worry. I don't have anything specifically planned for Mina and Duke right now, unless there's something else you want to do, Astra.
Um, how far into class are we? Like, is
It's
it about
almost
to
over.
end? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
just let it go for them. I don't want to interrupt.
Let's now go back to Mr. Huang.
Awesome. Okay, so if classes are wrapping up, he'll kind of continue his little spiel. And I'll be like, all right, well, kind of checks. Hope you guys weren't too bored by that crash course. I if I don't get the janitor to clean this up by today, then I'm honestly just gonna do it myself. So yeah, you guys will get to have something a bit more fun next time. But I hope this knowledge is important to you. I guess to leave you guys off, um, if I remember correctly, like pretty sure some of you guys had computers at home, right? It would have been some times that you guys have practiced like internet safety and stuff. He kind of likes us and stuff.
Awesome.
He's just trying to get some engagement. He feels like, otherwise he will fall asleep at the wheel. And God knows he did when he was
Yes.
that age.
A few students seem to nod along, but notably, you do not see any reaction from King and Roxy.
Interesting. Yeah, I think he shrugs. And then he's like, all right. Yeah, well, I won't keep you guys here any longer.
I will note,
But now,
Princess raises her hand.
oh, okay. Yes, princess? What's up?
If you're requiring us to clean it up, Mr. Huang, me and Darcy would be happy to volunteer.
Oh, you know what? That would be awesome if you got time after lunch, and more importantly, you got the materials, because I sure don't. That would be awesome.
Princess like turns to Darcy and she was in chat like, we can probably find something if we just ask the janitor. And Darcy begins to nod along. Yeah, we can do that. That would be easy.
All
And
right.
his a smile to Mr. Huang.
You know what? You probably know the janitor better than me. I don't even know their name. Um. Uh, so, and then he kind of like thinks, he's like, this is kind of off topic, but yeah, actually, do y'all know anything about him? About them?
Oh, Mr. Jormungandr has been with us for a very long time. At least as long as I've been here. Princess sort of like awkwardly rubs her head as she smiles.
Wow, that long, huh? So when you say like since I've been here, you mean like since you got to town, or just since you like got to
Oh,
high school?
I've lived here my whole life. And yes, as far as I'm aware, he's been here at Malamute High since before I can remember. Princess kind of like looks around the school, not school, whatever, classroom, looking for anyone else's input, but doesn't seem to be anyone else willing to disrupt. Actually, roll empathy really quickly.
All right. Okay, I think I have a +2 now. Let's go.
Awesome, awesome.
That's right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Finally.
Completely silent at a near like front of a classroom, you see a tiny glimmer in the eye of a student who's barely spoken since he's attended your class. Dr. Hero, sitting still as a statue, moves slightly as he glances over to Princess and then to Mr. Huang. Though he does not raise his hand, it seems that he has something to say. And looking at you with his big red eyes, you think you should prompt him.
All right. Yeah, I think Mr. Hong meets his gaze. He kind of like physically actually like turns to him fully, so that he knows that both eyes are going to be trained on him.
Awesome. As you turn to face Hero, he almost flinches as a bit. Actually, wait. Roll recollection. Roll recollection.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Clutch. Okay.
As you look over, you do recall the very minor moments wherein you heard him speak before, limited to only very standard greetings and goodbyes. As Hero opens his mouth, he begins to speak. I have spoken to him as well. Very nervously, he stops the sentence, giving very little info.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Mr. Wrong is like, oh hey, that's cool. You also know him for a while?
Takahiro nods, start glancing left and right, trying to avoid Mr. Huang's gaze.
Um, I think Mr. Huang kind of like shifts so that he's not looking directly at him. Kind of like sensing that this kid is not really down for it. But there's only so much he can control.
Awesome. Yeah. No matter what, one eye's gonna be on him.
Yeah. He's like, wow, talk about job security. Um, yeah, I guess it's pretty cool. It's a small town, I guess. So you guys probably see all sorts of people out and about. Um, but yeah, if Takiro, Darcy, uh, Princess, if any of you guys uh are willing, yeah, I tried a little bit earlier, but he didn't seem receptive to me. You know, I get it. New guy in town and all.
Yes, we will be on it as soon as we can. Would lunch be alright? We think we can let in.
But yeah, that would be honestly perfect. Yeah, the sooner we can do this, the sooner you guys can hop on the computers. And honestly, that's the most fun part of the class. He kind of looks at Roxy and Caleb quickly. He knows that they haven't had computer access, but they're asking all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Then he clarifies. I think yeah, I think that's it. He doesn't want to clarify like no hypotheticals going on in his classroom right now. But he thinks about saying it, and then he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna push.
Yeah. Princess sort of like begins to talk among like to Darcy and Takahiro. Now they sort of group up with Takahiro on the sidelines. And with that the bell rings and you guys move on to the next one. The Duke bids you farewell and wishes you luck, saying to meet up with him at lunch outside. Back by the field, before he
Okay,
also leaves.
awesome.
I post a quick image. I will note there is no candy today.
Oh,
Interesting. No candy today.
but guys here, right?
Yes. And I'm sorry, but I think I am going to end this session here if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, no
That's all
worries.
right.
I want to come back once everyone's like feeling 100%, if that's all right. But
Yes,
this is
in a
very
week, I'll be feeling 100%. Literally biologically impossible for me not to.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
no worries. I'll stick around for